Today's a big day. Today's a big day indeed. For someone British to talk about this topic, which you see in the title that it is. Oh my god. We're gonna go into it. Remakes. Ugh. Double remakes. Then there's Pringles. All over the place. Pringles all over the place. It is. So, gotta talk about some situations that's going on in this, last few years, I would say. I did make a video, but I think I'm gonna redo it. Depends. So today I want to talk about the remakes of fucking movies that doesn't make sense, right? And why a lot of movies, they should just be put in a fucking coffin and left there for us to enjoy the original classics, despite them not getting the budget that is needed. So, I'm going to put an example, The Thing, that movie, that scared the fuck out of me. Oh, it scared the fuck out of me! Oh god, yeah, it really was fucking scary. However, it didn't really make that much, I don't think, of a budget on it. I don't know, I think it was a lot differences back then. Because it was in the 1980s as well. But the fact is, it was probably the scariest movie. And I still find it scary. And, it's one of those movies. Now, let's swift into gears a little bit, shall we? Yes, swift into gears a little bit. Nightmare on Elm Street. They were the instant classics. They were pure genius ideas, of the kills and something. Alright, some of them weren't as good as others, but if I'm going by story-wise, I'm talking about the new Nightmare on Elm Street with the face. Holy shit. What is that? What is that face? I could not see that remake of that movie, because every time I was seeing, I'm like, is it fucking burnt, or is it just because you've looked in the mirror or some shit? But that wasn't it. The movie itself, the plot didn't make sense. It was just awful. I'm getting sick and tired of these fucking remakes. Holy crap. It's like they don't have any ideas on how to make new movies anymore. They don't, and people still get excited. I can't wait for Scream fucking 70. I can't wait for fucking Halloween fucking 99, where Michael Myers comes out with a 99 ice cream cone. You get my fucking drift. It's getting old. It's getting too old. And I'm getting too old for this fucking shit. I can remember the good originals. Drop down in the comments below if you know what I'm talking about. The originals of Halloween, the originals of Scream. We don't need a Scream fucking 7. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're all fucking simping for Neve Campbell. She went chasing for Spyglass. And she goes on the Instagram and goes, I got a contract for the Disney. No one gives a flying oh my god, congratulations, you got the part again, yay. Despite us, let's just ignore and gaslight, no, I'm not. Because I'm not that kind of person, The fact is that, I know the answer, oh, come on. Enjoy the movie, just enjoy it. How? Too many of the same movie. And it's rinse and repeat. predict it. Oh, start off with a scene, you know, with Ghostface and this woman going, no, 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 ah, and slash and title card. Oh yeah, I'm in the mood today, motherfuckers. So, I just can't stand, you know, and there's a lot of reviews that sound fucking AI as well, this shit, you know, when they're talking on camera, and I'm like, I don't need to know that, you know, so I stopped watching a lot of reviewers, you know, I'm getting out of breath. So the irony, you probably say, well, you're still going to watch these movies. Well, on the irony note, yes. But in the other way, no. I'm not going to be urging you to watch them and wet my pants, you know, and go, oh my god, it's the hardest thing of all time, you know. I'm not a desperate fucking need like a lot of people is, you know. And simping bullshit for all this, you know. Okay, so let me put an example. There's a movie was released called Violent Nature. Yes, I'm mentioning it, Violent Nature. This was a total different concept of everything. People saying it was more gorier than Terrifier. No, it's not. It's there, but it's just because of one scene. And I'm telling you this now, straight from the bat, that no one has fucking mentioned, legit, because you said, oh, it's associated with Halloween, it's associated with Friday the fucking 13th. No. Has anybody heard the movies Hatchet? You know, those movies that people don't fucking mention anymore, these reviewers, because they've lost touch. This is what I'm saying, it exposes them. It exposes them because they don't mention Victor from Hatchet. If you don't know who Victor from Hatchet is, it is a very, very tearing gore fest. You know, like, holy shit. He would just, like, make people like mashed potato. He would. And so, Violent Nature reminds me of Hatchet, obviously Friday the 13th, and Terrifier 1. If you must know about Terrifier 1, the movie, you know that movie that people don't mention because you're like, I've seen Terrifier 2! And I'm like, did you watch 1? No. Well, you should have watched fucking 1, you fucking idiot! Then you wouldn't know what Art the Clown was. Or hell, even watch Hallows' Eve. Do you know what that is? Look it up. Art the Clown's in that. That was it before Art the Clown was really invented as, like, Terrifier, you know? But Violent Nature got me Hatchet, Terrifier 1, the movie, and I'll tell you why. It's sluggish of a pacing until that one kill when he saws that fucking bitch in half. I'm just saying, you know, and it is really messed up. And that scene from Violent Nature, you know, that's what steals the show. That's what steals the show. But it was different. Violent Nature was different. It wasn't a remake. It wasn't anything. It was just pure different. How did people react? Oh, it's a walking simulator. Oh, there's too much noise crunching in the grass when he's walking. Didn't the producer and the director say that this was going to be a point of view pacing of the killer? So no matter where he goes, you're going to follow him. But therefore, you still go and see the fucking movie. So your criticism is irrelevant. Because you just basically complained about something that you knew was going to be in the movie. So why complain about it? That's like me seeing a tomato and not knowing it's tomato and eating it and going, ugh, I don't like tomatoes. Tomatoes, whatever you call it. You know, it wouldn't make sense. And that's what they're doing with these movies. So when they're doing these remakes, you know, like The Strangers Chapter 1, me on that fucking I nearly had a brain cells fucking shit. I did. With people on that one. You realize, what you were suspecting? What were you expecting? It's 3 fucking parts. That video is up, I think, on my channel somewhere. Me is a big rant about that. A huge rant about that. Huge. But what I'm trying to get at is, these remakes, reboots, and all this is just pure, lazy, and a cash grab. Now, I don't mind sometimes a cash grab if it's good. You know, if it's going to be a good movie, you know, I don't mind. I really don't mind because they have to have their pay and they have to earn it, you know. But cinemas are getting more expensive, you know, popcorn and everything and that. It isn't the brightest to, you know, cheapness. So, I get it with certain reviewers. They're beneficial watching them, you know. But you still have to go and see it because everybody's opinion is different, you know. But opinions and criticism is, yes sir, being the yes man now. No, it fucking isn't. And you won't have to be on this fucking channel. So, remakes, reboots. It's like The Grudge. Don't get me started with The Grudge. These are just pure random examples. If you have any more movies, put them down in the comments below, and maybe we can have a conversation about them too. You know, these fucking movies, like, it's exhausting. I had to drift away from, you know, movie reviews since The Strangers Chapter 1 because everybody's a fucking idiot to watch it. I just watched Chapter 1. Why? Just wait till the 3 chapters is out. Or maybe just the 2. Why do you have to go and see 1? Because you've got to give the negative review. It's just too much of unnecessary bullshit now, and I think they've lost touch. Like the violent nature. The first thing they've said is Friday the 13th and Halloween. Like, are you fucking serious? Are you serious? I don't see nothing in Halloween besides the stand and the walk, but that's more of adjacent type to me. I don't get it. I watched the TV Glow. That movie was just, it was different. They were trying to do different, but it was forced. It was fucking forced, and besides that actor, who I can't fucking stand because he was in that movie that, you know, was offensive, you know, but I still went to watch those because it looked different. With remakes, I'm starting to not watch them and be my least priority on the fucking list. Like, I don't need to be urgently twisting my nipples and saying, I'm ready for this remake like 5 times over. Or rebooting, or Pringles, and that matter, you know. So, to me, like, they shoving these in for filter. I mean, look at Blumhouse. Look what they did. They tried to be creative. That failed. Night Swim, we kind of seen it before, failed. They did the Five Nights at Freddy's movie finally after all these years for the fans. I'm a bit skeptical on it. I am a bit skeptical on it. That's why I don't do a review. But I understand it's more for the fans than actually for the audience. So really, they should go with both when they make the sequel, which I will give that a chance. Like so. But if I was honest with you, there's too many. I'm not even going to go into detail of all the titles because there's too many. But I can tell you one at the top of my head. Firestarter. The first one was okay, but it was better. Because if you watch behind the scenes of that one, holy shit. There's some terrifying moments when they had to act this out. Where Firestarter in this one, whoa. It's like we see a pedophile take a fucking child at the end of that movie. Spoiler alert! This guy grabs hold of the girl and takes her away with on the beach. I'm like, yep. Only the thing that's missing is a black van. And I have to say, it's just, no. Like, just a few examples I could put out there. There's not a lot of remakes, reboots that's actually been good. And to me, I think the reason why they've been good is because they followed the role of the original, kept with the original, and just upgraded it. Like, they just upgraded the movie. And you can see it's the same story and everything. But, oh, great, it's got, the actors are more investing. Oh, there's more gore in this. Oh, there's more scares in this. But it's the same concept of the original movie. They're trying to pick here, pick there, pick here, pick there with original. And they force it, and it fucking fails. It fails. I mean, there's a new Star Wars episode. I think it's on Disney Plus. If you want me to cover them, I am dying to do that. I think you'll know what I'm talking about. If you saw the fucking interview, I'll even upload the fucking interview if I can find it. As well, because I reacted to the interview from that too. Yes, I did. So you know, and you kind of imagine what my reaction would be like, you know. But besides that and everything, in this topic of the video, remakes, reboots, they got to stop. Because we'll be going into 2025 of fucking Scream fucking 70, when Ghostface enters a rocket and goes to space on Mars. Like, we be seeing stuff like that. It's no joke. But it is coming an original joke. A good old laugh. In a bad way as well. We need new things. And that's the problem with this world and this generation. They don't like new movies of new concepts. You know, they don't. They don't. And I think that's what's the major fucking problem. You know, besides these filmmakers are babysitting these people and saying, you know what? We can get money out of these people because they like this fan base, and no matter what, they're going to see it, so we still make money, so let's make a shitty movie. And they have. They have. So there's my rant and take on it. So guys, what do you fucking think about this? Like, what do you think about them? Do you think they should really just put a hold on things and make new things like Violent Nature? Let me know what you want next in the comments below as well. Oh yes, You see something to the left. You see something to the right. Oh God! It's coming! It's coming in! It's coming right! Look!